Okay, guys, what's up? My name is Mark Cox, and I'm 20 years old. I am a full-time day trader. I'm currently, right now, starting to use a smaller account just to show people that you can grow 'em, kind of like Ricky did. But I'm still on Robinhood with a paper account because my bigger accounts are on E-Trade. But I use TD Ameritrade's software. So what I want to talk about today is one pattern. I call it a dip buy. It's not necessarily a dip buy that normal traders would consider, because normally a dip buy would be like way down here or something like that, or something different. The bell just closed for today though. The market just closed for the day though. So with this being said, I had a gap scanner this morning and Dries was on it. Plus, everybody was talking about it in TechBud Solutions and Tim Sykes' chat room. And I don't follow anybody's trades. I make my own trades. And I consider this a dip buy because you had this big run up and then it fell straight back down. And what I do is I look, you see how I have my line here. This is the dollar, or was it 360? Yeah, 360 level. And that's because this fell all the way back down to it, and it pretty much, right here, these couple candles, this one reached down to it, a little past it, this one stayed at it, and this one just kind of hovered over it. So kind of in the median right there. And that was kind of a key level for me because it stayed around that area, and that's what I wanted. And then it kind of had just this bounce back up here. So, and then pre-markets are usually pretty boring. There's not a lot of up and down. So we had this up, it came back down, and then we kind of have just a little bit of a standstill. I mean, there's trades being followed obviously because there's volume down here, and there's things here. But it kind of had a dip down real quick to the 70s, and then it jumped up pre-market, which at first I thought it was going to run up and just keep going like JagX did the last time they had a merger. But this didn't. I started to see this sell off, and this is the trade that I wanted to take, but I'm a long biased person, so I do short, but that's an E-Trade account, and I don't do this when I'm just going. My thing was long. I want to teach people how to go long because shorting is a lot easier to me, and a lot of people catch on easier, but a lot of people don't have the resources and money to start shorting. So we're going to teach long right now. If you want to learn how to go short, I can make a video on that and my strategy on that. But my number one strategy for going long is this dip buy. And this doesn't look like a huge move here because there's like not much movement. But if you zoom in about there, this still isn't a huge move. So why am I big about this? Because this makes it a huge move. And as you can kind of see is I have this little line right here. And this was almost a 10% move that I captured. So it had this sell off and then it kept selling. I always wait. The opening bell always says sell off, it seems like. And I literally wait for it, and it almost came down and touched my line. It's not always going to be. It'll come within 2-3 cents sometimes. And then it'll bounce, and it'll make a big bounce, especially with Dries having a lot of volatile and a lot of people like trying to trade their shares. So with this being said, I jumped in at I believe 65 was my average, which I had it marked here, and then I sold off at $4 because whole dollar marks can be big movers depending on whether it's going to just fly off the hinges or it's just going to tank, and that's what it's going to cap out at. So I had a sell order at $4 already ready, and if you can see, I made this money within like 2 minutes. I made 10% almost. It was like 9.45 or something like that. I don't remember exactly. But with that being said, it had this big move up. And yes, I sold at $4 and then it tanked. So I'm sure the longs did do very well in this because it kept going. And there's another long opportunity right here. But that's not what we care about. We care about the long opportunity, not the short opportunities. So with that being said, this is a very simple strategy. All we are doing is looking for key levels. The key support level right here seemed to be that 60 range. for the morning, and that's exactly what it did. It didn't even hit the 60 range, which was awesome. It hit that 61, 62, I believe, and then it shot back up. And this doesn't look very big because it ran all the way up to 6 and it's trying to show all these. So again, when you're trading it, go like this, just so you feel like you're getting more of a move, and it'll jump up. This was a very good move. So with that being said, if you guys want me to make any more videos, I can. If you guys want to DM me, go on ahead on Facebook, DM me. I'm free usually around 10, or I'm usually done trading by 10 or 11 o'clock, like most day traders are usually actually. And then by that, I go to the gym, and then I can answer any text or whatever. Message me, we'll talk. So if you guys have any other videos you want me to make, or explaining, or have questions about my strategy, feel free to message me. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll hope to see you in the next one.